Alright guys, I'm Justin.
I'm Leigh.
And together we own Horrorland Media. And today's video is going to be our September update. So this is everything that we bought in the month of September. This one, we've got quite a bit of stuff to go through, but it won't be too long because I haven't had a chance to watch any of it. So get you a comfy spot and join us as we go through our September 2024 collection update.
Welcome to Horrorland.
Third stack. It's not looking much better than last month.
I'm pretty sure last month I had like 5 or 6 stacks. We have 4 stacks to get through, and some of this has already been shown, so zip it. So we start off the first of the month. Indicator had a sale, so I got Crime Wave. Never seen it before. Again, this is just a bunch of stuff that I think I got like $8 a piece for these, so I figured why not. So we've got Crime Wave. We have Bellman and Thru. I don't think these are actually horror films. I could be wrong, but I don't think that they are. So Bellman and Thru. Then we have Road Games. I know that Scream Factory has an edition of this, but this one was a lot cheaper than theirs. So, and then I got this one. This was not $8. I think this was like $20, but it's the Bruiser 4K. I've never seen this, but this one I've heard a lot of people talk about over the years, so we did pick it up as well. This is limited to 5,000 copies. I got number 278, so that's Bruiser. From Plan 10 Pictures, if you guys remember last month, we picked up several of their releases. We got another one this month with The After Dark. Had to get this one because as a wrestling fan, it has Gangrel in it, so of course had to pick this one up. From eBay, we got Roseblood, a Friday the 13th fan film. A lot of these are actually pretty decent, so I was pleased to find this one from an eBay seller, so snagged it. I've never seen it. Did get these from Kino Lorber. These were the first pickups of the month. This is The Food of the Gods. We haven't watched these yet. Again, I haven't watched any of these yet. Like, I've literally opened very few. Frogs, 1972. And Squirm. Nice little creature features here from Kino Lorber. So we picked up the 3 of those. They had some others. Kingdom of the Ants, and I think is the name of it. And or maybe it's Kingdom of the Spiders. I don't know. They had 2 or 3 more, but I didn't get them. I have seen Food of the Gods and Frogs before, so we just got those. We'll run through this next little bit right here pretty quick because I've already shown these in our Horror Hound video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. We had a really good time. So the first one here is going to be Night Terrors. These are from Scream Team Releasing. Picked up 5 titles for them. They had 5. Buy 4, get the 5th free, and they were $20 a piece. So the next one here, 1031 Part 4. 1031, really good anthologies for the Halloween season. Worst Laid Plans. Spider Baby. Carl said I would really like this one, but again, as you can tell, it's unopened. We haven't had a chance to watch it yet. So, and then lastly from them will be A Cadaver Christmas. Another one, know nothing about it. I really wanted to get 1031 and Worst Laid Plans. There was a couple I really wanted to get. This was kind of a throw-in to make sure that I could get the 5 because I own pretty much all of their stuff. And then we went to the Dark Sky booth, so I got Stigmata. We got the Stakeland Collection, Part 1 and Part 2 on Blu-ray. We got Faceless After Dark on Blu-ray. This stars, and I'm not familiar with her name, but the girl from Terrifier 1, it does star her. Death Spa. And then Faces of Death Collection on DVD. These are all from Dark Sky. That's some really good prices, so me and Carl went a little crazy at their booth. And then lastly from Horror Hound from Diabolic, I picked up Ratman. This is a Cauldron Films release. Again, haven't watched it yet. Haven't watched any of these. So, that's stack 1. We'll play musical movies. So this next stack is all DVDs. I went a little crazy this month because Big Lots has been releasing... She's so mean to me. Did you guys see that look? Did you see it? Big Lots released all of their Halloween DVDs. Most of these are ITN distribution. When ITN comes out, they hit Walmart. They're $9.98 usually. Most of these were $2.99. So I got them. Figured even if I don't like them, well, they'll hold their value for convention sales. So the Leprechaun's Game. And actually, when I got home, I think I've actually seen that one before. And I didn't care for it. So I might have bought that one on mistake. I really didn't remember it until we got home. The next one is The Leprechaun's Curse. I believe this one is the follow-up. We did get Horror High here. Jack Frost. Jack Frost actually looks pretty good. I'll have to check that one out. Amityville Cult. To go with the ever-growing Amityville collection. I'm not a huge Amityville person, but the synopsis of that one actually sounded pretty good. This one is Jack and Jill, The Hills of Hell. So, ITN is very hit or miss. A lot of times they're missed. But again, for $3, I figured why not. This one is Amityville Scarecrow, yet another Amityville. It Came From Below. This one is actually from Uncorked Entertainment. Uncorked does some pretty good stuff. The last pickup I got of theirs was the Circus Kane Blu-ray again last month. So I'm excited to check that one out. I do like some of their stuff. Return to Sleepaway Camp. This is basically Sleepaway Camp 4. So I was excited to find this one. This one fetches a pretty penny. It's not completely out of print, I wouldn't say, but it's one that a lot of people look for. This one is Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary Returns. The Easter Bunny Massacre. And I just want to, if you guys can see this, I mean, look at that bunny. That looks like horror gold right there. We might have it looks fantastic. Mm-hmm. Stack's getting a little tall. We'll go ahead and move it out of the way. Next up is Prank. This is actually from RLJ. Another one I've never seen. Mesmerizing and Unforgettable. The tagline or the review for that one. I thought this one looks really good. In my opinion, this probably looks the best out of the whole bunch, and it's Spider in the Attic.
Oh, yes, because... never mind.
I mean, it's a demon spider.
And that's exactly why I don't go in the attic. Of movies like this.
Well, you know. The Tooth Fairy, this one is Root of Evil. There's like 5 of these movies. I've never seen any of them, so got that one.
I've seen one of them from a long time ago.
We're not talking about the one with the rock.
No.
Oh, okay. So then Tooth Fairy, Queen of Pain. I don't know if you saw this one then, because these are not that old.
No,
There's
it
just
wasn't
a lot
that
of
one.
There is another Tooth Fairy from like the early 2000s. You probably saw that.
That's it.
So
It scared me.
Tooth Fairy, Queen of Pain. I've never seen any of those, so we'll check those out for sure. ITN is actually the ones who released the Jack in the Box movies that we like. So they could be good. They could not be. Again, we'll have to check it out and see. This one was just a new release for the month. It's Bad Boys Ride or Die. This one got some amazing reviews when it was at the theater. We don't get to the theater very much though, just things going on and we just don't make time to go. We have time, we just don't make the time. But
we have time.
We'll have it at home to watch. Next up is Long Legs. This was another one. I heard fantastic reviews about this one. Some of the reviews I heard was that this was one of the best style of films that this is the best one since Silence of the Lambs. So excited to check that one out. From Terror Vision, Hunted and Hunted and Hunted. For this one, it's The Frogman. I didn't want to give I think this was like $50 or $60 on their website for the special collector's edition. I did not want to give that, so I waited for the Walmart release that was $18. But shout out, yeah, right. Shout out to TerraVision though, because they have just announced Rumpelstiltskin. If you guys have not heard about that, head over to TerraVision and snag a copy. That movie has not seen the light of day in years, and if it comes out on time, that will be potentially my release of the year. My other release of the year candidate is in this update though. So, ordered this, Grandma. This came from their eBay page, the directors. This is supposed to be like a 80s shot on video style film, but it was just made in 2024. Or it might have been made in 2023, but check that one out. From David Carr comes Bloody Summer Camp. We started watching this one, but we didn't finish it. We started it one night before bed. We have Return of the Slasher Nurse. So we'll check this one out from him as well. Super nice guy when I contacted him to order these off Facebook. Blackout. This is from Dark Sky. I pre-ordered this. This had a huge write-up in Fangoria, and Fangoria seemed to think that it was pretty good, at least the writer of the article, so I picked it up. This next stack right here, we'll go ahead and set them off. So this entire stack right here will be Convention. These are not for me, so if you see something you like, you can reach out to us. We do shipping, or you can catch us at a convention. We'll go over some dates at the end of this video along with some other updates. So the first one right here is Desecration from Code Red. Never seen it, don't know anything about it. Code Red, though, was a phenomenal company. So sad that they are no longer able to do what they do. So next up is Jacob. Never heard or seen this one, so that will be a convention pickup. Men from A24. I tried to watch this, and man, this one is a hard one to understand. I would like to think that I'm a pretty smart person, but holy hell, I was lost as could be when watching that. So another Code Red, Blue Monkey. I love this movie. Experiment, kind of gone wrong kind of deal. I love Blue Monkey. Omega Syndrome. I don't know that this is really a horror film. Looking at the back, it's got some guys with guns and stuff, so I don't know if this is a horror film or exactly what it is, but it was cheap, and it was from Scorpion, so I went ahead and picked it up for the convention as well. I know everybody loves Phantom of the Opera right here. I know I sure do. I love this version from Scorpion releasing. It's a Dario Argento film and one that I really, really enjoy. So Phantom of the Opera. Another Code Red, The Forest with slipcover. So that's a convention pickup as well. We have Scream, and no, it's not the one with Sidney Prescott. This is Scream from, looks like 1981, the Code Red release. We do have Dr. Death, Seeker of Souls. This is from looks like Cinerama. Also partnered with Scorpion, so this one is a release from 1973. We have Jeepers Creepers. This is the part. This is the last one that came out, so I guess this is part 4. This is the absolute terrible one, the CGI ridden one, whatever you want to put in there. So it's Jeepers Creepers Reborn. I actually did buy myself a copy of that just because I want to see how bad it is. Queen of the Damned here. So this came out around about the time we had all of those remakes in the early 2000s, and this one's kind of slept on. I don't remember loving it, but I don't remember it being as bad of a film as it got credit for in the reviews. And then the last convention pickup is going to be Exorcist: The Beginning. Again, one I'm not a huge Exorcist fan. It says the prequel to The Exorcist, the scariest movie of all time. I don't know, with a tagline like that, we might have to check it out. So then the last one right here this is my pickup. This is Iron Master from Code Red. Again, I don't know much about it, but it looks like the cannibal, almost like a He-Man, or not He-Man, Conan style film. Don't know anything about it, but I did pick it up. And then the last two in this stack, they're ones we've already went over. They're Jeepers Creepers and Queen of the Damned. So I did get a couple copies of those for myself.
You want this next?
That is fine. So this one right here, this is actually the very last pickup of the month. This came in on the very last day of September. And if Rumpelstiltskin does not come in and release on time, this will be release of the year. So from Second Sight Films, we have The Hitcher, Rutger Hauer. Everybody waited absolute years, eons for this film to be released. And finally, now we have two versions to pick from. You have an Umbrella version or this Second Sight Films. I prefer this one. And we're going to go through this real quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because I know half of you out there watching this probably bought this. But you have a humongous book. I mean, this book is 196, 201 page book. Just going over the film. Absolutely beautiful. It's hardbound. Absolutely gorgeous. You do get some art cards here. I haven't even unbanded mine yet, so I'm not going to do that and go through those. You do have the screenplay here in paperback form, kind of, but it's really nice. I mean, these are absolute beautiful releases, and this may be the biggest release of my entire collection, in all honesty, for a single movie. And then, of course, you get the Hitcher here on 4K. 4Ks are region free, so if you pick up this set, you will be able to watch it no matter what you own, as long as it's a 4K player. Your Blu-ray, however, will be region locked. It will be region B. So if you get this release, make sure you're region free so that you can watch all of your extras. The 4K for this, actually, I was flipping through it today. The 4K actually has several special features on it already. Several audio commentaries and things like that are actually on the 4K, which is rare. Usually they put those on the Blu-ray. So beautiful release there for the Hitcher.
So is that little bitty stack we went through all ago the only thing that you bought for convention?
Rolling on. Yes.
Okay.
Rolling on.
I think I'm going to put you on a budget.
Rolling on. So when we went to Horrorland, I had a budget. See? Budget.
Yeah.
And I did not spend my budget. So they were actually running this sale on Grindhouse Video, and so I picked up all of the Visual Vengeance titles except number 1. Number 1 in that line is Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder, I think, and it is not an English film. I don't care to pop in a movie and read subtitles. I don't like to read, period. So I did skip on that, but I did get the rest of these. These retail for usually like $25 to $30, and they had them on sale for anywhere from like $12 to $15. So if I don't like these, I will easily be able to pass those savings along to you guys. That way you guys can get them cheaper than $30, but we will be able to have some of these at the booth as well. So number 14 in the Visual Vengeance line is, I just read the title, but The Wrong Door. These are like 80s, 90s shot on video films. Visual Vengeance gives these beautiful releases with slipcovers and shows them the light of day. Movies that otherwise no one would probably ever get to see again. Are they good? I don't know. We haven't watched any of them, and they may all suck. But again, if they do, we'll have them available at the booth, and they'll be a lot cheaper than what you can buy them at retail for. So Scream Queen here with Linnea Quigley. This I can already probably tell you will be one that I don't probably care for just by looking at the back. So, Linnea Quigley, some of her stuff's hit and miss for me. I'm not a huge Linnea Quigley fan, and just a lot of her films don't really care for. It's not a personal thing. The next one here is Vampires and Other Stereotypes. I know that, I think it was Dead Pit I was watching. I think it was Uncle Bill. He reviewed that one and said it was actually a pretty hard movie to follow and one that wasn't great. But if I was going to pick them up, I decided to pick them up in whole. So, like I said, I'm only missing part 1 there. A Lichen Colony. And I think these are actually newer. Yeah, so this film is actually from 2006. So it's a little bit newer there on the line. The Abomination. The good thing is these are all, 90 minutes, 80 minutes. They're not super, super long. The next one I don't really think is so much a horror film as it is just a way to get it on Blu-ray, and it's Replicator. I remember Dead Pit again talking about this one. So Heartland of Darkness. As you'll see, some of these did not come with a slip. I'm assuming that they had a limited run, first pressing of the slips, much like everywhere. I didn't really know how that worked with Visual Vengeance, but some of them I didn't get slips, so that's what I'm assuming. So that's Heartland of Darkness. Next up, Moonchild. And this is actually a film by Todd Sheets, so he does quite a bit of lower budget stuff. I did not know that he was doing stuff back in the 90s, though, so 1994. I've seen a lot of his newer stuff, but Blood of the Chupacabras. This is actually a double feature. It has Blood of the Chupacabra from 2003, along with Revenge of the Chupacabra from 2005. 172 minutes total, so that can't be very long a piece. Next up, Slaughter Day. The best SOV movie you've never seen. So the best shot on video movie that no one's ever seen is what they're tagging this one as. This is from 1991, and this one is only 58 minutes. So that'll be a good intro into the series to see if we even like them. Next up, this one, Lee will kill me when we go to watch this one, because I did watch the trailer for this one, and this one looks so bad that I couldn't pass it. So it is actually Suburban Sasquatch. This one is from 2004. It's actually 100 minutes. I don't know how in the hell that's 100 minutes, but
I question your sanity sometimes, you know?
I know, I married you. Next up, LA Age Jabber. This is one that I don't know anything about it. Again, it was basically just bought because it was in the line. It's number 3. We actually went in reverse order, so we're going to end the Visual Vengeance line with number 2, which is Necrophiles. If you guys have never seen Necrophiles, you're in for a treat. I actually have seen bits and pieces of this one. This movie was made famous and is well known by any shot-on-video fan as the zombie baby flying through the graveyard, legitimately flying through the graveyard. So, I know Lee'll love that one. Next up, Grindhouse Video. Again, had some of these a little cheaper than what I could get them for from Full Moon. Basically, Full Moon released the Ginger Dead Man on 10, and I went to order it, and that thing was $100, and I quickly passed. I'm not giving $100 for those movies. They're not that good. I'm just going to have to wait and see if they release them individually. But while looking through their site, I realized I was having some holes in my collection for their releases, things that I just hadn't bought yet. Turned around, went to Grindhouse. They had them much cheaper than what I could order them on Full Moon. So we picked up Don't Let Her In. I swear, the more Full Moon releases, the shorter they get, though. This is actually only a 86-minute film. So that's actually a little longer than I thought it was, but they're still relatively short compared to what they used to be. We have Blade, the Iron Cross. So I picked up this one. I'm not the biggest Puppet Master fan. I've tried watching them before. I typically have the Puppet Master set for sale at our booth. But I've decided that the one that I have now, we've been lugging around for a little bit. I think due to our price. We don't have a very good price on it. And so I've just decided, I think I'm going to take that out of inventory and keep it. And I'm just going to add it to the collection and watch all the Puppet Masters. So Bring Her to Me. This is like a Mr. Sandman kind of thing. I don't know. I heard some stuff about this one. This one's only 55 minutes. So again, what I was kind of talking about, super short for some of their stuff. I don't know that I'm going to like this one, but it was their newest, one of their new releases, so I picked it up. Hideous, also known as Deformed Freaks. I got this one because this is in the vein, it looked like, of like the Creeps with the short, I don't want to say something that gets me in trouble, the little people playing your Dracula and your werewolf and all of that. Also in the form of like a Puppet Master or something with the, looks like claymation stuff. So Deformed, Depraved, and Deadly. So that's Hideous. Again, going back to Puppet Master, we have Dr. Death. He has gotten his own film here, it looks like. And again, another short one. This one is 59 minutes. Full Moon just gets, like I said, shorter and shorter with their films. But their prices do not go down for the lack of film that you get. So, word to the wise, if you like Full Moon, you go to order their stuff. Definitely shop around because their prices are pretty up there for some of their stuff on their website. And then rounding out the Full Moon editions is going to be Doll Graveyard. This one is remastered on Blu-ray. This one has only had a DVD release prior to. I really hope they continue up that trend because there's a lot of things that we do not have Blu-rays for yet from the Full Moon catalog that I would like to see. And then ending it right here, I went on, I believe this was Orbit DVD, and they actually had a film that I had been waiting on. I got 2 other films because I seen that they had them in stock and they don't typically. So the one that I've been waiting on, though, was The Convent from Synapse. When we went to Horror Hound, I was hoping that they would go ahead and have this one in stock so I could get it direct from them. But again, their price on their website, Orbit, beat it. So I'm not sure how these other companies, these third-party sellers, are beating the company's price, but a lot of them are. So word of the wise, I mean, shop around, do your homework, because a lot of these companies are going up. While these third-party competitors are just trying to stay in business, they are trying to pass along savings where they can, and a lot of times they're saving people money and beating prices. So anyways, The Convent there with Adrienne Barbeau. They also had Witchboard 2. I have looked for this movie for literally probably 2 or 3 years now, and I haven't been able to find it because it is an Olive Films release, and everyone knows Olive Films is no longer in business. So finding this one has been pretty hard, and he had it, I think it was like $14. It wasn't, it didn't have an out-of-print price or anything, so that one was pretty good. And then lastly here we have The Island. This is from Treasured Films. Treasured Films is a company that I've been buying more and more from. They are out of, I want to say it's the UK. They released Satan's Little Helper. They have done some really nice box sets for like Mausoleum, and they had done another one that I didn't care for. I think The Hunter. I didn't care for that film though. But regardless, they have The Island here. I have 2 more pre-ordered of these, so can't wait for those to come in. Those will be in our October update. So, yeah. Now, October is going to be big in my defense. Let me go ahead and defend myself a month out. One thing that's missing from this update that you guys will notice is Vinegar Syndrome. And why is Vinegar Syndrome missing? Because apparently packing movies in a box was hard on them this month with their sale. And so my order actually didn't ship until my September order that was ordered September 1st. It shipped October the 2nd, I do believe it was. So it took over a month. It's the longest I've ever had to wait for shipping. And I actually reached out to them. But I mean, the guy got back with me an email within probably 15 minutes and was like, look, it's the Totally Rad sale that we had at the end of August, and it's just put everything behind. We promise it's coming. So hopefully when we do October's update, we will have a September Vinegar Syndrome package along with an October Vinegar Syndrome package. So hopefully we'll have some stuff there to be able to get through. So, see, it's pretty bad. It's not as bad as last month, though.
Because you didn't get a package.
What package?
Your Vinegar Syndrome package.
It's not that big. It's only got like 7 or 8 titles. 7 or 8 titles wouldn't have made a big difference.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're going to keep talking because if I stay on camera, she can't do anything. So, but no, we do appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you thumbs up the button. As you guys will notice, our backdrop's a little different this week. We are playing with things here in the media room because we are packed. You guys cannot see it, but off camera here, we are packed for Scarefest, which will be October I think it's the 18th, 19th, and 20th, which those dates will mean nothing to you if you watch this after the fact, but hopefully you guys watch it before Scarefest. If you do and you come to us and you see us at Scarefest, you'll see here we've got some shirts. So we do have Mothershucker shirts that will be available at the booth. They are also available at our website. That is horrorlandmedia.square.site. They are $25. And right here in between the two of us, if we part a little bit, we do have Horrorland Media shirts. Again, they will be available at the Horror Convention booth of Horrorland Media moving forward, and also available at horrorlandmedia.square.site. We're going to drill that home. You guys are going to hate hearing that website. But and then as you see here in front of us, we do have Mothershucker available on Blu-ray. These are the official releases. We know there's a couple reviews out there on YouTube that don't have these red cases. Those are the review copies that we sent out to a few YouTubers that have asked for them. So if you get a red Blu-ray case, though, if you see these are the official release. These, again, $25 at Horrorland Media at our convention booth. If you need to order one, they are also $25 plus shipping at horrorlandmedia.square.site. So if you guys want to support independent horror, if you guys want to laugh and have a good time, definitely check out our first film. We do have, hopefully, more to follow. We are getting some details ironed out on the next one, and we can't wait to be able to share all of those with you guys. That is happening rather quickly and snowballing down a hill at very quick speeds. So, anything else?
I don't think so. I think you've got it covered.
Alrighty. So next week, I would not expect a video. We typically film on Wednesdays. That seems to be an easy day of filming for everybody. That will be when I am outside cussing in the heat as I pack the car for Scarefest. So probably will not have a video next week. The week after, hopefully we'll have something up, but we don't have an itinerary of what we are going to do. I know we've talked, we would like to do a favorite movies to watch around Halloween that is not Halloween, that's not Friday the 13th. Some of the lesser known movies that not everyone always watches. So maybe that'll be the next episode, I'm not sure. But like I said, it'll probably be 2 weeks before we release another video. So that'll be the issue with that. If you guys go looking at our YouTube, you know, that'll be what's up. So we may, I don't know, we may try to watch something and do a review next week. Just to have some content out. I don't know. It's undecided. But I wouldn't expect a long form video, and Carl and Eric most definitely will not be on next week. It's just going to be too busy for everybody. But hopefully in 2 weeks' time we can have everybody back on and talk more horror films of what we love the most. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, hit the bell notification so that you guys know whenever we post. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and as always, leave a comment, guys, if you want us to talk about something specific. Do you want us to review the brand new movie that just came out? What do you guys want to see from us? This is a fan service channel. We are fans of horror, and we are trying to give back to other fans and give information and give our opinions on things. So what do you guys want to see? Make sure you drop those comments, and we will see you next time on Welcome to Horrorland.